Hello, good morning. Welcome to another video by Johnny. Chào mừng các bạn một video khác của Johnny nha. So in this video, I and my student, this is my online class. We are studying through Zoom online, and we are working on our speaking practice again. We're doing another speaking practice today, spending 2 hours on this. And so, class, are you ready?
Yes, ready. But I think it's your mic is not clear. I think
My microphone?
your microphone.
How about now?
Okay, it's much better.
Oh, it must be the net, because the last time I'm using the same microphone and then it was okay, crispy microphone. But now I'm using another microphone from my laptop, and everything should be clear. Okay, good. Now let's do part 1 IELTS 20. It's the area you live in. No, 20 we already. 21. Let's go to 21, which is hometown. Hometown. So, Miss Green, please. The topic is about hometown, or the place you grew up in. The place you grew up in. So, Miss Green, please, is your hometown a big city or a small place?
My hometown is a small place. I was born in Vũng Tàu City.
So you were born in Vũng Tàu City, I see.
Yeah, it's far from 120 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh.
Kilometer. It's 100 kilometer.
Kilometer from Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes for driving.
For driving, I see. So, what do you like most about your hometown, Miss Wee?
My hometown is a big city, so it's very nice place. And because it's very close to Ho Chi Minh City, so it's very popular place for people in Ho Chi Minh City to come into at weekend and have holiday with their family up there.
Ah, they have family up there, I see. So, Mr. Bang, please, can you describe your hometown?
Well, I live in a small village in quite a remote place in Bentre province. Province which is famous for coconut plantation.
Is there anything else besides coconut? There must be something else, right?
Yes, people here is normally they do agriculture and aquaculture as well. Like they have stream farming culture and fish farming as well. Fish farming also, and they also do have some poultry. Actually, here they are quite active, so quite hardworking people.
Okay. So tell me, is there anything you dislike about it?
Nowadays the criminal rate.
You mean the crime rate?
Sorry.
You mean the crime rate in there?
The crime rate here is increasing because the teenager here, they tend to addicted with drug. So it isn't safe. It's not safe anymore, you know, because they tend to have like some the security is not secure.
It's not secure enough.
Yes, it's not secure enough. So let me repeat.
Secure enough.
Secure.
It's not secure enough. Secure. It's not secure enough.
Secure enough. So one thing I dislike about my hometown is that nowadays, I feel that the security is not secure enough due to the teenager here that
you say that it's not secure enough. I think that it's not secure enough nowadays. We don't say the security is not secure enough. We don't say that.
Sorry.
Just say it's not secure enough.
Due to the teenager here, they have a tendency to addicted with drug and have so many crimes cases.
I suggest that you study Unit 18 of vocabulary units, you know.
Okay, let me have a look at it later.
18 cái bài crime nha, tại vì em bị lặp cái từ crime lắm luôn á.
Yes, I have problem with this.
You should basically study again. Unit 18.
Let me note it down.
Right. From this book, Unit 18, vocabulary for IELTS, crime.
Yes.
And then you will know when to use words related to crime. Okay. So,
appreciate.
Please. So, since you live in Ho Chi Minh City, what do you like most about your hometown?
I think is my whole family out there, because since I live in Ho Chi Minh City, I cannot see my cousins, my grandpa, my grandfather and grandmother.
Is there anything else?
And there's not really about food too, because in Ho Chi Minh, I don't there are not a lot of food I can eat, because it's in south, and the south taste is not really like.
So not a lot of food you can eat, you can consume, because
the south people's taste is different from.
Because the southern people, they have a different taste compared to your northern origin, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Compared to the northern food that you are accustomed to, that you're used to.
Okay.
Now, so how do you think that your hometown can be improved, Mr. Yu?
In my hometown, there's not really things that they can improve, but the most thing I remember is
Come on, increase your volume, please. It's not clear.
The resident right there.
Okay, please continue.
The resident right Hanoi, because there are a lot of people. They văn hóa là gì thầy?
Asking me culture? It's culture.
Yes. Someone has lost the culture, and I think it's not really much. So.
What do you mean it's not very much?
What can I say?
It's not similar, you mean?
Yeah, it's not really
it's absolutely not similar. You like the culture in the north?
Yeah.
I don't think you can ask people to change that in here, because you are here, you need to get accustomed to. You need to get accustomed to. You need to get accustomed to the new culture here. Phải làm quen với cái nền văn hóa mới đây chứ. You need to get accustomed to the new culture here, you know. You cannot ask people to change the way you want it. You can't. You simply can't. So now, Miss Yuan, please. If you can describe your hometown, how would that be?
How would that be?
Yeah, like how would you describe your hometown?
I was born in Ho Chi Minh City. This is financial district. This is not capital of Vietnam, but
it's not the capital of Vietnam. It's not the capital.
Okay, it's not the capital of Vietnam, but this is financial district and contribute economy for whole country, whole nation.
It contribute a large part, a very large part, like more than 70% of the whole country economy basically is contributed by Ho Chi Minh City. It's given by the Ho Chi Minh City. by Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah.
And my city is there are a lot of skyscraper and
Skyscrapers.
yes, skyscraper and skyscraper.
Thiếu âm. Skyscrapers. SR này. Skyscrapers.
Skyscraper.
Yes, that's great.
Yes. And a dynamic downtown. This is true. I think it's true to say that this is a city that never sleeps.
Of course, never sleep except from COVID time. In COVID time, no bars, no clubs, nothing. The whole city just sleep very early, just like Đà Lạt. And now we have the storm here, and it's stormy weather. Everyone just want to sleep, just want to doze off, just want to hit the hay.
Hit the hay. What does it mean?
Hit the hay. Hay means like basically, you know, the hay in the farm. So they just want to hit the hay, falling into the hay bed and sleep.
Yes.
Nhảy vào đống rơm và ngủ. It's hit the hay mean to sleep. But if you can use it, then use it. Hit the hay instead of saying to sleep. Now, so Miss Du, please. Is there anything you would like to improve in your hometown?
Okay. Yeah.
Miss Du, please, are you there?
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to improve in your hometown? Nên nhớ là hỏi xong rồi 5 giây để lúc gì hỏi là sẽ bị trừ điểm nha. Quá 5 giây là bị trừ điểm. If you exceed 5 seconds from the moment the question ends, then you get a reduction in point because you misunderstand or you don't understand it or something like that. Be careful. Now, how do you think your hometown can be improved, Miss Tu?
Well, although resistance living condition in my hometown has been sustainably improving.
Has been gradually improving. Từ từ phát triển. Has been gradually improving.
Yes. Improving as time goes on. There are not so many means of entertainment. We have to travel a long distance. We have to travel a long distance of about 30 kilometers to the city to watch a film in a cinema or to go shopping in a mall. That's why I want public facilities such as cinemas, shopping malls, gyms, or museums to be constructed in my hometown so that people can easily get there and enjoy their free time.
I see. Okay, so let's go to 22 advertisement. This is the next topic here, quảng cáo, advertisement. So Miss Tu, do you see a lot of advertising? Remember, advertising, it's the act of making people see all the products on TV, on the radio, on television, on the internet. That is the act of advertising. Cái việc quảng cáo.
Yes.
However, when you see advert, it's advertisement. Mẫu quảng cáo. Be careful with the two words. Advertising and advertisement are two different words. Một cái là mẫu quảng cáo, một cái là cái việc quảng cáo, cái ngành quảng cáo. So let's look at this one, Mr. Do you see a lot of advertising?
Yes, I search a lot of advertising because now it's the digital age. So it's
Digital age.
Digital.
so it's
Digital
easy.
age.
Digital age.
Digital age.
Digital age.
Mhm.
Digital age. So it's easy to see advertisements. They are everywhere, like on TV, on phones, and even on the roads we take every day.
Mhm. Even on the roads every day, I see. Now, so Mr. Young, please. Do you see a lot of advertising every day?
I think yes, because every day I I would like to watch movie, but I don't have much money, so I watch
You watch free
web.
stuff? You watch free things?
Yeah, I watch free things, and it keep me to have a pop up advertisement, and I watch it for watching the movie free. Like
You mean for
playing.
watching free movies?
Yes. I'm playing my game and have pop up for them to keep the game playing.
Ah, that's convenient.
Yeah.
That's convenient, but very annoying as well.
Yes.
So, do you think advertisements are necessary? Mr. Young, do you think advertisements are necessary?
Well, I think yes, because it's advertising their products,
The product.
the product, and keep for people to know that's product is exists, and they can buy it everywhere. And how can they buy it?
How they can buy it. How they can buy it. Nó không phải câu hỏi. It's not a question. How they can buy it.
How can they buy it?
No, how they can buy it. Nó không phải là dạng câu hỏi. It's not a question type. How they can buy it.
How they can buy it.
So, Mr. Bach, please, have you ever bought something because of an advertisement?
Yeah, I have to say yes, because a lot of times, for some reason, I'm really like easily to be convinced by the advertisement.
Oh.
My latest purchase was a product from the internet that my latest purchase was a fan, an electronic fan from Shopee.
Oh.
Yes.
But lately, it's hard to buy things, right? Because of COVID, isn't it?
Yes. It's very difficult to buy things now because the shipment is being delayed.
And then in Ho Chi Minh City, you cannot even get items from another district.
It's unreasonable for government to be like that, to apply that rule on the city. Unreasonable rule.
To be honest, I don't think it's reasonable enough. Well, they should have tried to vaccinate everyone like massively, like to give everyone try to get as many vaccines as possible.
Yes.
And then vaccinate everyone, but not like just ban everything and then destroying the economy, you know.
Since you mentioned that, I think there's a problem with the citizen as well, because they refuse to be vaccinated with the Chinese made. So it's a problem. So because some of my friends as well, they don't want to be vaccinated with Chinese made vaccine, and they
They have a
wait.
reason, of course.
Yes, of course. So there's a problem. That's why they apply a rule. But
However, that is a good. Well, people just exercise their right of refusal. They have a right to refuse things.
Agree with you over that. Agree. Okay.
What the government do wrong, citizens have the right to, of course, oppose it or to give their objection against it.
Yes.
They have a right to object against the government's wrong decisions.
Give feedback and complain as well. Also.
Exactly. Yes. Now, so Miss Yuen, please. Do you watch advertisements from the beginning to the end of it?
I am using social media all the times, and I must watch a pop-up ads and banned ads. And sometimes I feel harassed and annoying. You feel harassed and annoyed? Yes, harassed and annoyed. Because ads are annoying. Be careful, because the ads are annoying, but you feel annoyed. Oh, yes, I will remember. So it's true that I never watch advertisement from the beginning to the end. Who does? Who does that anyway? I don't think anybody does watch advertisement from the beginning to the end, unless they are really interested in a product. So, Miss Yuen, do you think advertisements are necessary? I think I couldn't agree more with this opinion. Advertisements are necessary in life, especially positive advertisements in necessary, essential. However, the negative advertisement like advertisement. Yes, negative advertisements such as advertisement will be. I think the government should prohibit it. Of course, they should prohibit it, isn't it? Yes, prohibited negative advertisement. Is there any negative advertisement? Like, for example, you mean they advertise in a way that is how can I say? Waste their. You mean? Yes. Provocative. Mang tính mà giống như kích động. And it comes from the verb to provoke someone. Kích động ai đó. So to provoke, like for example, sometimes advertisement they can sound racist or against a minor group, or sometimes advertisement they are funny. Of course, they are funny, but they intrusive or they offensive. They are offensive to some group of people. Yes. Mang tính xúc phạm. Or xúc phạm vậy đó. Okay, they're offensive to some group of people, then they should be banned. Do you think, Mr. Yes. Yes, this is true. Now, so Miss Tu, please. Have you ever bought something because of an advertisement?
Yes. If I come across a catchy advertisement, for example, a Toyota car advertisement is built like a short sci-fi movie with
a short sci-fi movies.
A short sci-fi movie with vivid images and music. It makes me flow what from start and finish.
That's great. So tell me, Miss Tu, do you see a lot of advertising these days? Do you see a lot of advertising these days, Miss Tu? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
No, I can't hear because beside my house very noisy.
Okay. I'll ask someone else then. Miss Kui, please. So are there any advertising or any types of advertising you like?
It's very noisy.
Oh, at your place?
No, background.
Background must be Miss Tu then. I'm sorry, I have to mute. Okay, so Miss Kui, you still hear the noise?
So can you question me again?
And okay, do you see a lot of advertising these days, Miss Kui?
Yes, I do. Recently, I watched YouTube and Facebook, TikTok, and as well, and I saw a lot of advertising.
You mean you saw a lot of advertisement? Advertising là cái việc quảng cáo, ngành quảng cáo nha. Còn advertisement là cái quảng cáo. Let's try again. Do you see a lot of advertising?
Yes, recently I watched on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and I saw many advertisements.
Okay, so are there any types of advertising or advertisement that you like and dislike?
I like the advertisement about skincare a lot. Yeah, and I spend a lot of money to buy it.
And do you feel that they are necessary?
Yes, I think it's necessary for me, so I buy it. But sometimes I disappoint.
You mean so you bought it?
Yes, because I think it's necessary for me, so I bought it. But sometimes I feel disappointed because it's not like advertisement, and
it's never as advertised.
Yeah.
Never is.
Some depends.
It's never in. Has never been. Now, tell me, please, Miss. Okay, Miss Yuen, please. When you talk about advertisement, do you think that sometimes they do not tell you the truth?
Do not tell me the truth. Let me see.
Some advertisements, they do not tell you the truth, or a lot of them do not tell you the truth. What do you think about it?
I totally agree with this opinion, and I have experience about this idea.
Experience
of this idea. I used to make a impulsive decision.
Decision.
Can you say again?
Impulsive decision. You mean?
Decision.
Decision.
Con không đọc từ đó thì rồi. Nó khó vậy.
Decide. X thì là cái decision cũng là C xong rồi S action.
Decision.
There you go. Decision.
Oh, I used to make a impulsive decision.
You mean impulsive purchase, right?
Yes.
mua sắm bất thình lình, mua sắm bất tử.
Yes.
Impulsive. The impulsive purchase is not very healthy, you think?
Yes.
It's not very healthy for your bank balance.
Just because of sensational headlines.
Sensational headlines. Những tiêu đề
sensational headlines and eye-catching design, so I bought it. But this is useless for me.
Những tiêu đề nhìn gợn tóc gáy, nhìn rợn tóc gáy. Sensational headline, những tiêu đề mà nghe đọc nó như nó cảm xúc, nó rợn tóc gáy luôn. Because of sensational headlines, it means like it produces a sensation, a feeling inside of you that you want to buy it, right?
Yes.
And it makes you want to make a purchase, right?
Yes.
Right. So do you think that okay, let's just continue with Mr. Yoon, please. So talking about advertisement. So you said that you do not have much money because you haven't been able to earn your own pocket money that way.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
So with that in mind, if you want to buy something, what would you do?
I will maybe sometime ask my mom for money, and she will check that thing is be able to buy, or is worth it to buy, is able for my age to buy it. But I just buy food, nothing else.
Right, you just buy food, right? And
Yeah.
food and drink, like milk tea, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Right, you know, milk tea is actually quite expensive if you buy it often.
No, I'm just buy the ingredients to make it.
Ah, you bought the ingredients to make it, I see. Right, that's good then. I think we should go to part 2 now. We have a lot of part 2 and part 3 topics to cover. 29. I think we should do 29 now. Describe a toy that you liked in your childhood. This is a part 2 topic. Miêu tả một cái món đồ chơi mà các bạn đã từng thích. Liked ed, okay? So liked in the past. So it means that you used to like it, but you don't like it now. Một món đồ bạn từng thích trong cái tuổi ấu thơ các bạn. In your childhood, okay? Not now. You should say what kind of toy it is. Nó là cái loại đồ chơi gì thế? When you received it. Bạn đã từng nhận nó, được nó lúc nào? Hồi nào? How you played it. Quá khứ. Bạn đã chơi nó như thế nào? How you felt about it. Bạn đã cảm thấy như thế nào về nó? Just be careful with the past tense here, okay? Now, and you have part 3 of toys. How do advertisements influence children? Những cái mẫu quảng cáo nó ảnh hưởng đến trẻ nhỏ như thế nào? Should advertising aim at children be prohibited? Những cái mẫu quảng cáo nhắm tới trẻ nhỏ có nên bị cấm hay không? To prohibit something equal to ban something. Cấm cái gì đó. Những cái chuyện quảng cáo mà nhắm tới trẻ nhỏ có nên bị cấm hay không? Well, basically just think about that. The fact that a lot of children, they do not know whether the advertising is real. I mean, the advertisement is real or not. And the facts there might be made up. Những cái sự thật hiển nhiên về cái đồ chơi đó có thể bị bịa đặt ra. They can be made up. And so that's why a lot of countries, they kind of limit advertising aimed at children. And you also know that children, they are easily led astray. They can be easily led astray. Astray. I think let me check this word again. Astray. No, they can be, no, where did I get this one from? They can easily be deceived. Let's just use this word. Chúng có thể dễ dàng bị lừa. They can easily be deceived. So that's why a lot of people, they target children. So they indirectly target their parents' money. Nhiều người họ đánh vào trẻ nhỏ để mà giống như gián tiếp đánh vào cái túi tiền của những bậc cha mẹ đó. So that's why they say, should advertising aimed at children be prohibited? Do you think the types of toys that children play affect their development? Các bạn có nghĩ cái loại đồ chơi mà trẻ nhỏ chơi ảnh hưởng đến cái sự phát triển của nó hay không? What is the difference between toys that children play now and those they played in the past? Nhớ là không có kids trong IELTS nha, children nha. Use children, not kids, okay? What's the difference between the toys that children play now and those they played in the past? Có những sự khác nhau nào giữa những cái đồ chơi mà trẻ nhỏ chơi bây giờ và những cái mà chúng chơi trong quá khứ hay không? Do you think parents should buy more toys for their children or spend more time with them? Bạn nghĩ các bậc cha mẹ nên mua thêm nhiều đồ chơi cho trẻ nhỏ của họ hay là dành nhiều thời gian hơn với chúng? Tại sao? Just think about their development. Think about their emotional needs, nhu cầu cảm xúc của chúng. Think about their attention. Their need of attention, nhu cầu phải có sự quan tâm, chăm sóc, chú ý. And think about different type of toys. Okay, you have 2 minutes now. 2 phút bắt đầu. Hai bên này luôn nha. Part 2, part 3, 2 minutes start now. Okay, let's start. Describe a toy that you liked in your childhood. I'll ask Mr. Bang to start first. Can you start first?
Can, but it's not.
Be careful.
Yes. Actually, I'm not prepared this properly, but I will try.
You try, of course you will try.
Well, I remember that when I was a child, I spent almost my yearly saving account just to buy
yearly
saving account just to buy a electric car with remote control. So it's the first expensive toy that I ever had. That was an expensive toy that I ever had. So at first I was carefully enough just to put beside my bed when during sleeping. And when I was receiving it, I didn't know how to use it properly, so I had to read the manual description.
The user manual.
Okay. You use the manual properly before running it, and I use it just to running around the house and play with my friends.
You mean hang out with your friends or play with your friends?
I mean just running around the house and have fun with my friends. So it's how to say, I was really careful. I was very proud of myself because I had patient enough to save. I have to save such amount of money and spend my amount of saving spend my saving account properly.
Okay.
That's
good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Now, Miss Tu, please, can you describe a toy that you liked in your childhood, please?
Well, ever since I can remember, I have had lots of toys at home. I basically play the window. Basically. basically, I played with them every day when I was a child. So this is the most memorable toy in my childhood. My mother told me she bought the toy.
She bought the toy. Nói quá nhanh, you're speaking too fast again.
Yes. She bought the toy princess as a gift for my 7th birthday. At the time, toy princess was as popular as Legos right now.
Like Lego, like brick toy. You mean brick toy was popular as Lego right now? You mean?
Yes. Basically, every time. Okay. Basically, every child had them. Unlike the plastic Legos, the building bricks were usually made of real wood. They were
the building blocks were basically made of real wood. Yes.
They were also colorful and came in many shapes, such as triangles,
It came in many shapes and sizes. You mean? Shape.
Okay, shape. Such as a triangle, a cylinder, square, and some.
And some others. Okay. How you felt about it?
If memory serves correctly,
if memory serves me right. If memory serves me right. Nếu mà cái trí nhớ của tôi nó vẫn tốt. If memory serves me right.
Yes. I was obsessed with them and always tried to build
with them. You were obsessed with them.
Obsessed with them and always try to build up something with those toy blocks. And myself, I would try to assemble them into things like
you mean assemble them.
Assemble them into things.
Assemble, not example.
Assemble.
Assemble them.
Example.
Nó khác với chữ example chứ.
Yes.
Assemble them.
Assemble.
Chúc lại. Yes. Lắp ráp lại.
Assemble them into things like a prize or a small house.
A bridge. You mean a bridge?
Bridge, cây cầu, đúng rồi.
A bridge.
Or a small house. As I imagine as a child, and I love inviting the neighborhood children to play with the brick together. We often try to build a skyscraper as tall as
skyscrapers. Anyway, let's use the word high-rise building.
Yes. As tall as we could, the sky was limits of us. As the only child in my family, my mother bought me many toys, but I feel I had a close bond with the toy.
That's 4 minutes. 5 phút rồi đó. Yep, it's 5 minutes already. We only have 2 minutes maximum. Đi quá đà rồi. You are going out of topic again. Tập trung vào mấy cái ý này, trời ơi. Just focus on these 4 ideas. You don't have enough time. Part 2 mà nói quá lố mà chưa hết được mấy cái ý này là bị trừ điểm nữa nha. Now let's go to Mr. Yoon, please. Describe a toy that you liked in your childhood, please. 2 minutes start now.
I have a lot of toys, mostly are Legos, and the most I love.
The most I love. The most gì? Cộng tính từ. The most plus adjective.
The most that I love.
No. The best toys that I love. Let's just say that.
Okay, the best toy Lego that I love is the toy my grandfather gave it to me. He bought it for me when I was.
He bought it for me when
he bought it for me when I 12 and
when I was 12. When I was 12.
When I was 12 and it's on my birthday. First of all, it's like the Lego the Lego toys. It looks like a monster, and it can up down in his mouth. Not really like another toys that I have.
Okay.
And I have upgraded with the Batman Lego, the Batman Lego flight.
Okay.
And I play it.
About it.
Well, for me is gives me a lot of memories about my childhood.
My childhood.
My childhood.
My childhood.
Oh.
And it gives me a lot of memories about my childhood.
Okay, that's good enough. Đó đủ rồi, chừng đó đủ rồi, cần gì nhiều. Okay, Miss Yuen, please. Describe a toy that you liked in your childhood, please.
Oh, I can't remember all the toys that I have. But I want to tell you about my teddy bear. Teddy bear.
Teddy bear. Teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear. Bear. Teddy bear.
Bear.
Teddy bear. Bear.
Okay. My parents gave to me in my 6th birthday.
On my 6th birthday.
On my 6th birthday. I played with it with her, told her about my daily routine. Moreover, I couldn't went everywhere without her, including when I went to.
I couldn't go. I couldn't
go. Sorry. I couldn't go everywhere without her, including when I went to sleep. She's like my childhood friends who always stood by me wherever I felt sad. I looked at her face and it cheered me up immediately. So now I also have a bittersweet feeling. Because I realize how much innocence that I had when I was a childhood.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's how you felt about it. Very good. Miss Kui, please. Can you describe a toy that you liked in your childhood, please?
In my childhood, unluckily, in my childhood, my parents had a good job, so they provide me. They provided me not only education, good food, storybook, but also toys as well. I remember ở trong thầy hay là đọc còn chỉ là remember
that I remember something.
I remember on my 7th or 8th birthday, my mother bought me a doll. It's not
a doll.
A doll. It's not a Barbie doll like now. It's a big doll from Russia because as
a Russian doll. I see.
A Russian doll. Because everything at that time were imported from Russia. So I remember it's a high and tall doll, and she wore a very beautiful dress. At that time,
I mean, she wore worn. She
Sure.
wore a very beautiful dress. You mean?
at that time we didn't have many place for. At that time we didn't have many shop for buying accessory like now. So I used some material at home like paper or fabric to tailor make for her dress. And I invited my friend come to play together. That's the present I love the most and kept it until now.
And you kept it and you keep it until now because it's still now you're still doing it. So you keep it until now.
Now.
So you have been keeping it until now because it's from the past all the way until the present and maybe in the future as well. So you should use I have been keeping them until now. Hiện tại thành tiếp diễn.
Right.
Perfect continuous. Or you can use like I have kept them until now. Past perfect simple. Hiện tại hoàn thành đơn. Okay. Now let's go to part 3. All of us has already presented the part 2, right? Let's go to part 3. Now, Mr. Bang, please. So how do advertisement, how do advertisements influence children? What do you think?
I think children is very easy to be influenced by advertisements because in their how to say it?
Innocence.
The innocent brain, they easy to believe everything else that they watch on TV program or social media platforms.
Yes.
So how to say? I don't know how to explain more of that.
So you mean they can easily be deceived by advertisement, and so that's not a good thing, isn't it? Of course, it's not a good thing.
Not.
So can you give examples if you cannot explain further? Let's say an advertisement, a random advertisement about children's toys, for example. How can that influence them?
Yes, let me explain further. So when children, for example, when children see advertisements about their toy, and they may urge their parents just to buy it for them without knowing what is the purpose or what is the negative effect of that toy on them. At first, they just simply want to buy it.
Okay, so should advertising aimed at children be banned or prohibited? What do you think, Mr. Bang?
I think that government should control.
The government.
Yes, I think that the government should control all advertisement that aim to target children, and then because as I mentioned, the children is easy to be influenced by advertisement that they see on TV programs. So I think that the government should control it and fill it out with how to say that with the good advertisement for like education advertisement, I think.
Yes, good advertisement. So now, Miss Tu, please. Do you think the types of toys that children play affect their development? Miss Tu, please.
Yes. For children, toys are indispensable in their lives.
In their life.
Yes, in their life. through toys, children can explore and discover. Children can manipulate
What?
manipulate object, kiểu như là
They can manipulate object. Có thể là manipulate object means like to make the things the way they want. Điều khiển, kiểm soát những vật dụng. They can manipulate objects.
yes.
Okay.
Thereby helping children develop comprehensively. When children learn, discover toys, help children understand names, characteristics, views about the world.
You mean
around
they
them.
can learn about the characters of the world around them?
Yes. Help children know to use of utensils and objects when being
Không hiểu. I don't understand it. And many people do not understand it too.
Có nghĩa là khám phá thế giới xung quanh chúng và giúp chúng sử dụng những cái vật đó, sử dụng những cái đồ vật đó thầy, một kiểu như có thể sử dụng những cái đồ vật cho nó sao ta?
They can discover the world around them and use those objects.
Yes.
You mean?
When being vật dụng là cái gì thầy?
Let's just say the device. The objects.
Yes. When being objects with toys, holding, touching, helps children develop.
Children develop.
Basically and mentally. Not only that, when playing with toys, children's vocabulary is developed in the fastest. Yes, in the fastest way to have children develop language. Train children to be confident when playing with confident when playing with friends.
Right. Now, Mr. Young, please. What's the difference between the toys that children play now and those they played in the past? What do you think?
I think in the past,
good question.
I think usually nowadays children are likely to play their own phone, their parents' phone. But in the past, we used to play to each other.
With each other. They used to play with each other.
With each other, playing outside, like skipping rope, skipping basketball. Basketball, and we are playing very simply. Not really much argument. That nowadays children they play to each other and they ám ảnh là gì thầy?
Yes.
Ám ảnh là gì thầy?
I don't know about that. Like to have an image that haunts them, something that haunts you. Haunting. Ám ảnh. Something that haunts you, like a ghost that haunts you. Ám ảnh.
The image
haunting, that something haunting.
The image in the game haunts them.
Future.
Yes.
Cái người ta dùng cái từ obsess hay sao đó thì cho hả?
Yes.
Ám ảnh.
Obsess là giống như là không phải ám ảnh, obsess là giống như là cuồng một cái gì đó, phát cuồng lên, nhào vào cái gì đó rất là lâu dài, rất là nhiều. Còn ám ảnh nó haunting giống như con ma nó ám mình vậy đó. Haunting. Obsessed means like you are really into something. You really want it. You really like it. You really want it. All about it. It's obsession. Obsessed. Haunting is when Basically, something else haunts you. The image keep coming back to you. Cái hình ảnh cứ quay lại mình hoài, nó cứ ám ảnh mình hoài. Nó mới
Thì đó
gọi
là
hình ảnh quay lại ám mình. It's a
Vậy có được dùng từ haunt.
likes to haunt
Haunt.
you. Haunt. Haunt.
Haunt.
Haunt.
Được không thầy? Từ đó được không thầy?
Sorry.
Từ haunt. Đọc haunt.
haunt.
O kéo dài. It's a long O sound. Haunt.
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 All right. So, what do you think, Miss Yuan? Do you think the type of toys that children play affect their development?
Oh, I totally agree with these opinions. The types of toys that children play affect their development a lot. Like nowadays, children enjoy playing a game on social media.
You mean
Moreover,
just a game or many games?
many games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they are addicted to TikTok.
Of course they are.
Yes, one of the most popular application.
And addictive too, of course.
Yes, and I think TikTok brings a wide range of information, including negative informations.
Of course, it does.
Yes, so and this is unsuitable for children.
Such as what kind of information is unsuitable for children?
Such that I think
such as what?
I think sex students trend on TikTok.
Bad language or profanity, bad language, or body sex related
yes
content.
Yes.
18 plus.
Yes.
18 plus.
Yes. And in my opinion, I encourage children playing puzzle because that will encourage them to brainstorm and critical thinking skills.
To brainstorm.
Yeah, brainstorm. This is my opinion.
Good opinion anyway. It's a good opinion. Good. So, Miss Wee, please, do you think parents should buy more toys for their children or spend more time with them? And why?
I think they should do both. For me, for example, myself, I spend time with my children in the evening or at the weekend. But when I'm working, I ask them to play toy. So whenever my kids want to ask me, whenever my children ask me to buy toys for them, I have to check and what are they? What is this?
What they are, không phải câu hỏi nha. What they are. It's
yes.
not a question. They have to check what they are.
All right, I'm wrong. I have to check.
Don't make that mistakes. What they are, not what are they.
Yes. What
question? It's not a question.
Okay, I have to check what they are.
Okay.
And I have to control them, and I think if they're good, I will buy for them.
If they were good, if they are good, I would buy them. If they were good, I would buy it for them.
Này dùng từ hiện tại đúng không? Cho tại vì
you can use present tense. If they are good, I will buy it for them.
Yeah, if they are good, I have to check and control them. If they are good, I'm willing to buy for them to play.
Yes.
If it's not, I reject.
Of course, you will reject it.
Right, parents, good parents.
Of course. Now, so do you think that advertisement aimed at children should be prohibited, Miss Queen?
I think it still depends what kind of product they
Products.
what kind of products they advertise on the TV. Now nowadays, YouTube is a friend of the children. They watch everything on the YouTube, so sometimes the advertisement pop up and they watch it.
YouTube is a friend of children in general, not the children, because you don't talk about any specific group of children.
All right.
So you don't use the in there. And YouTube has a name, a specific name, so you do not have the before that. So you can say that on YouTube, but not on the YouTube. Okay, can you say again?
Now nowadays, YouTube is friend of children, so they watch everything on the YouTube, and the other children
Everything on YouTube.
on YouTube. Furthermore, children are easily to imitate. So this still depends on what kind of advertisement, what they see. For example, if the advertisement is about the milk or food or something like that, it's okay. But something bad like
Party balloons.
mấy cái video mà hôm bữa nó nói thầy John con
Videos for children.
that bằng cái
Momo Monster.
Yeah.
What about Momo Monster?
Yes, it should be prohibited.
Prohibited, of course. Bad influence, very bad influence for children.
And because they use bad word.
Of course, bad words, and the content is also bad too.
Yes, and the content is bad too. So it should.
So, Mr. Bang, please. So talking about toys, do you think that we should buy more toys for children? In general, do you think children should have more toys? In general, and why?
Okay. In general, I think that children should, generally, I think that children should not have more toy, but their parents should teach them how to take care of the toy that they have in, so they can play it along the way. I mean, all of their childhood, they will spend the time with that toy, and not to buy any more new toys. By teaching them keeping toys, they can learn a lot from it.
They can learn a lot from it. Okay.
Like to take care of things in the future, they will be like grateful with what they have, with what they have, and not to just simply buy and
not to ask for more.
Yes. And not to ask for more.
You know what? Asking children, like teaching children to be grateful is very important, and it's difficult to do so. Dạy cho nhỏ biết cách biết ơn rất khó và nó không có dễ dàng đâu. It's not easy. But it is important. Teach children not to ask for
too much.
And you need to teach them limits. Những cái giới hạn, phải dạy chúng biết những giới hạn rất là quan trọng luôn á. You need to teach them limits, like they should not pass that limit.
Yes. Okay.
Well, let's move on to the next topic about about truth. It's about truth. Describe a time when it is important to tell your friend a truth. Miêu tả một cái thời điểm nơi mà nói cho bạn bè của bạn biết một cái sự thật thì là một điều rất là quan trọng. Rất là quan trọng để mà nói sự thật cho một người bạn của bạn. You should say when it was, nó là lúc nào. Who your friend is, bạn của bạn là ai vậy? What the truth was, cái sự thật đó là cái gì? And explain why you think it was important to tell your friend a truth. Và giải thích lý do tại sao bạn nghĩ nói cho bạn bè biết cái sự thật đó là một điều rất quan trọng. Be careful. Stick to the 4 points. Tập trung vào 4 điểm này thôi các bạn. And then part 3, truth. Part 3, you can talk as much as you want. But part 2, be careful. Stick to the 4 points, okay? Part 2 á, thì được nói trong 2 phút thôi, chứ phải dính vào, phải ráng là sao bám vào 4 cái điểm người ta yêu cầu you should say thôi. Để tránh lạc đề. Part 3 muốn nói bao nhiêu thì nói. Part 3, you can just talk as much as you want. Okay, and part 3 of truth. Do you think telling truth is important? Bạn có nghĩ nói sự thật là quan trọng hay không? Why and why not? Tại sao không? Tại sao có? Do you think we should tell the truth at all times? Bạn có nghĩ là mọi lúc chúng ta đều phải nên nói sự thật hay không? Think about different cases. Like for example, talking about how the appearance of people, if they ask you if they are fat or not, and you say, of course you are fat, and that will hurt them, of course. So sometimes telling truth at all times might not be a good idea. Or maybe if the patient asks the doctor how long they could survive for, and the doctor say, okay, you can only survive for maximum 3 months. I mean, the truth hurts. Of course it hurts. And sometimes it's good to let the people believe in the lies, you know, sometimes. Đôi khi là những cái lời nói dối, nhiều khi người ta tin vào đó là một điều tốt chẳng hạn, thì nó lại là tốt. Sometimes not all lies are bad. We have something called, oh, Miss Quý asked for 1 minute break, okay. Okay, so we have something called white lies, những lời nói dối vô hại. So these white lies are harmless. These are harmless lies. They do not cause harm. They are called white lies. Như lời nói dối trắng, không gây hại. Well, and then think about other cases as well that you should not tell the truth. That sometimes it's better to keep silent than to tell the truth. Okay, next question. How do you know when others are telling lies? Làm thế nào bạn biết được khi những người khác đang nói dối? And you should give examples too, but not of your own examples, okay? Đừng có cho ví dụ của riêng bản thân mình nha, cho part 3 nha. Don't give a personal example in part 3, okay? And then, do you think it's more important to win a game? Could be by cheating the game, or follow the rules in sports. Bạn nghĩ là quan trọng để thắng một cái cuộc thi, ví dụ như là qua chuyện mà gian lận đi, hay là tuân theo cái luật trong các môn thể thao, cái nào quan trọng hơn? Để chiến thắng bằng mọi giá, hay là tuân theo cái luật trong mọi thể thao, cái nào quan trọng hơn? Do you think which one is more important? Winning a game could be by cheating and winning it, or follow the rules in sports. Which one is more important? Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. 2 phút bắt đầu. Okay, time to do it. Describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth. Mr. Yu, you first, please.
Why?
Why what?
Why not?
Why not? Come on.
Why?
Yeah, not.
Get up and do it.
Wait a minute. So, it was the last semester of grade 9.
Semester là sao?
Semester.
Semester. Em đầu.
Semester.
Semester.
It's the last semester of grade 9, and I'm with my best friend, and he has a girlfriend, but she's far away from him. And she's from Hanoi.
Oh, long distance relationship.
Yes, a long distance relationship.
Yes, that.
So, me and
I and chủ ngữ subject. I and my friend.
I and my another friends. You still know that that long relationship is not really
Was not really.
Real?
Stay for long, and this kind of
What? Wait. We're not what? What was not what?
stay long. How can I say?
You mean it would? You think that it would not last long? You mean?
Yeah, it was not last long, and yes, it's really not last long.
So they broke up already.
Yeah, they nearly broke up.
Nearly, but they're still together.
Yeah.
They still together.
Okay.
Still contacting.
Okay.
But that friend still believe that she still love him. So so at the last semester we don't meet each other. So it's the last time we meet each other. So I said to him that
it's the last time we met each other. So
we met each other. So I said it to him, and it's I told him it's quite broken heart, like a broken heart, but that's the truth.
It's quite a bad romance, right?
Yes.
Một sự lãng mạn tệ. It's just a bad. No, not a bad romance. Bad romance is when you are together with a bad person. That's a bad romance. But this one, it's a relationship that doesn't work. If you just say that it's a relationship that doesn't work.
Okay.
Em muốn nói là tổn thương đó đúng không?
It's something that hurt. It's a hurtful relationship.
Hurtful
relationship. Một mối quan hệ mà cứ gặp nhau là tổn thương lẫn nhau. It's a hurtful relationship, which means like the two, when they meet each other, they hurt each other. It's like that. Okay. And that's important to tell my friend the truth. And it's important too.
It is active to the truth that I think if I say actively to him, it's less hurt.
It may hurt. Cái chữ hurt này á, nó cực kỳ tiện dụng nha. Dùng như là danh từ, động từ, tính từ đều được luôn. Hurt. Hurt is extremely versatile word. You can use hurt like an adjective, verb, and noun. Hurt.
And
I can hurt him. Yes.
I can hurt him, but it's less hurt than his girlfriend said to him.
Okay, good enough. Quá giờ rồi. It's already too long already. Okay. Now, Ms. Hui, can you describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth, please?
Last weekend. Last weekend, I have a talk with my friend. Actually, she is my pet friend, and we were talking about our plan for immigration.
Plan for immigration.
Yes, because we have a same plan together.
Okay.
But I will go first. So she asked me about some experience about my plan. I think it's important to tell her because she needs to know everything in this plan to prepare and arrange herself before her decision. Because in a new place, if you are a newcomer, you don't know everything in that plan. You cannot adapt. You cannot adapt. Adapt
to what?
Adapt to everything at there. Adapt to the people. Adapt to the culture, and adapt to the work.
Why you think it's important to tell your friend the truth?
You know,
I don't know.
Sorry. I think it's important to tell her because I went there several times and I know everything at there. So I need, in my opinion, I need to tell her. I need to tell her everything about new place, everything about the new place, about the welfare, about the work, about the accommodation, everything related to immigrate. So
Okay, so tell me.
yeah, so it's good. So it's good for her to know before make a decision.
I see.
Yes.
All right. So Miss Two, please. Can you describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth?
Wow.
Wow.
Không, hôm nay em rất là không được khỏe đó thầy.
Oh, really? No, you're still good enough.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? Come on, don't be lazy.
I have often thought. Cái từ quá khứ của từ suy nghĩ đó mình sẽ đọc là
Thought.
Thought. Okay. I have often thought. I have often talked about the question that's whether honesty is the best policy among friends.
Policy.
Honesty is the best policies among friends.
It's the best policy.
Policy among friends. Some truths are just very comfortable to tell, and sharing such
comfortable and not comfortable to tell.
And sharing such truths might also spoil or ruin friendship. However, I also believe that the more uncomfortable the truth, the more important it is to tell them. I am going to talk about a recent event when I told my friend something uncomfortable. Whom is one of my closest friends, and I love.
1 minute to go around, and then now you're going to talk about it.
Yes, tôi sẽ rút kinh nghiệm.
No, cái này 2 phút thôi. Go directly to the question. Now let's try again. Describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth. Đi thẳng vào vấn đề, please. Go directly into the point.
Whom is one of my closest friend, and I love spending time with him. However, he has a bad habit that he sometimes talks very rudely with his parents. Before the COVID times, we used to spend a lot of time outdoors. I hardly visited his house, but in the past year, because the lockdown, we have been spending a lot of time at his house. This is the first time I noticed that his tone with his parents, and especially
tone. You mean his tone, cái giọng điệu, the tone.
Yeah, tone. With his parents, and especially his mother, very rude. At first, I didn't say anything because I thought it was not my place. But as I saw it happening regularly,
regularly. It happened regularly.
Yes, I finally decided that I must tell him. So one day I told him that he should talk nicely to his parents. At first, he got very defensive and told me that they also talked rudely to him. He also started listening my shortcomings, like I am very bad at sports. In short, he didn't take it well. In fact, after that day, he didn't talk to me for a whole week. But after a week, he came to me and thanked me for telling him to be nice. He also apologized for not talking to me till then. I feel that good friends and not afraid to say uncomfortable truths with each other. Our friend behaviors are partly our responsibility as well. And in the end, I think our friendship is stronger because I told him the truth. He told me that because I was honest about it. He trusts me to guide him through. Yes, trust me. Okay, he trusts me.
He chose me.
Okay. Okay, tới đó được rồi thầy.
Quá dài. It's still too long. Still too long. Now, Miss Yuen, can you describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth? Please be short.
Okay. Oh, secrets and lies will kill relationships.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you a situation that I told my friend a truth. In last year, so now I want to tell you about my peer. Okay, in last year, unfortunately, I lost my present that she gave to me on my 17th birthday. This was a high price watch. At that time, yes, expensive watch. At that time, I knew she attempted to save money because she didn't.
She attempted.
Yes. She's attempted to save money because she didn't have a part-time job. But I lost it. So, finally, I told her the truth. She quite disappointed.
She was quite disappointed.
Yeah, she was quite disappointed. But after that, she thanked me for being honest. So I believe that tell the truth is vital to remain our relationship, and it shows
to keep your relationship.
Yes, to keep relationships
by being that way. Oh, I see. Good, very good, rất tốt. Now, Mr. Bang, please.
Hello.
Hello, we miss you. We have been missing you.
Yes, appreciate. Okay. I'm always. Let me start now. Okay. I'm okay questioning about whether being honest with friends is good or not, because some truths are very difficult to tell. But at the end, I used to do that. I used to do that with my best friend. He was a top student in my classmate. However, he had a bad habit that sometimes teases my classmates, and they weren't happy. They weren't happy and comfortable with his behavior. Comfortable with his behavior. His behavior. And the first time I thought that I would not tell him about his behavior. But when I saw it happen, it's happening regularly, and so I at the end I decided to tell him that his behavior is not really good. It's that made every people not happy.
Okay.
So in the first place, he was really surprised, surprised because he was really surprised because this is the first time I mentioned about this case with him. But at the end, he's luckily he wasn't angry or felt offended. Okay. I think that I think that at that time I was doing the good the right thing, because to be honest with friends is the it's a good thing sorry.
Is it the best policy?
Yes, to be honest with friends, the best policy, just help them to be better in the future.
Okay, good. Let's move on to part 3 about truth now.
Over 2 minutes, sorry. Is that over 2 minutes?
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Okay.
Miss Kui, please. Let's go to part 3. Miss Kui, please. Do you think telling truth is important, and why not? Why or why not?
I think it's important to tell people the truth. For example, it's about me. I know something about related to the thing. I will tell that person the truth.
Okay.
Because the truth is always good. I think so. Rather than telling lies. The truth make them realize that it's good or not.
Okay.
And this may be affected to their decision.
It may be affected to their decision. You mean it may affect their decision?
Yes, it may affect it to their decision.
No, it may affect. Use the verb active form, dạng chủ động. It may affect.
It may affect
decision.
Their decision.
Cái form dạng bị động đó. You should not use the passive form in here. It may affect their decision.
Okay, I'm wrong. It may affect their decision. So I prefer always to tell the truth if they ask me.
Now, so Miss Kui, how do you know when others are telling lies?
Actually, I don't have much friends, so
You don't have many friends.
I don't have. Actually, I don't have many friends, so I'm often not listening to the white lies.
So
so if I know about that, I keep silent.
Okay.
Because I
keep silent. But the question is, how do you know when others are telling lies? They do not ask you how do you respond when someone is telling lies. Câu đâu phải là bạn sẽ hồi đáp như thế nào khi người ta đang nói dối đâu. Câu hỏi nó là làm thế nào bạn biết được những người khác đang nói dối.
Easy to know when people telling lie. You can see to their eyes. Yes, people can through their eye. You can see everything if they tell the truth or lie.
Of course.
Yeah.
The eyes doesn't lie.
Eyes doesn't lie.
Now, so Mr. Young, please. Do you think it's more important to win a game? Could be by cheating or something. Or follow the rules in sports? What do you think?
I think.
What do you think?
So I think maybe you can win a game, but just sometimes win a game you may be sad because you finish it, but no one else can finish it, and you can cheat in it, but you cannot win and have fun.
Yes. Out with it. Please.
Out with it. And
just out with it. Say it.
And follow the rules. And in sport, if you cheating, it's not maybe fun, and if you win a sport, cái này khó 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 nói quá thầy ơi.
No, try to talk about it. Khó mới học. If it's hard, then you must learn it. Now, let's try. Let me ask Mr. Bang. Do you think it's more important to win a game or follow the rules in sports? Which one is more important?
Yes. That's really important, really difficult question, but I will try to answer it. But I think, to be fair enough, people who join in a game should follow the rules. But whoever cheating in a game should be like disqualified. Should be disqualified forever. For example, they when they attend the Olympic Games, but some people cheating by using drug just to which call doping.
Doping, yep.
Doping.
Doping or what's it called? Enhancer drugs.
Enhancer drugs.
What is it called? Performance. It's called performance enhancer or performance enhancing drugs. Những cái thuốc để mà cải thiện cái thành tích. Performance enhancing drugs, I think.
Okay, so we can use doping, I think. Doping.
Yes, just say doping.
So some people in some athletics that attending the Olympic Games using doping to cheat during their performance. So yes, after that at the ban tổ chức là gì này, là Olympic organization.
Okay.
Found out their trick and disqualify them.
Of course, disqualification is one of the worst things, and they are not allowed to compete in the competition anymore, isn't it?
Yes.
And so, which one do you think is more important then?
I think that follow the rule is better. I mentioned before when I start my speech. I said that I think whoever attending a game should follow the rule, and who are cheating during their performance should be disqualified.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now, see, Mr. Yu, it's a good answer. Learn from that. Now, Miss Tu, please. Do you think we should tell the truth at all times?
Honestly speaking, the first.
Nói từ từ. Go slowly, please. Slowly. Honestly speaking, yes.
The first will is your respect because it shows you care for others. But we cannot tell the truth all the time.
All the time.
Yes. The truth may hurt the feelings. It doesn't mean that you told lies to others. In fact, you can hide the truth for some time and speak it later.
Can you give some examples? Like, for example, when should we not tell the truth? Miss Tu? Think about the cases of diseases and health conditions. The doctor should not tell the truth at all times, right?
Yes.
Or truth that can affect relationships. Now, please, Miss Tu. When should we not tell the truth?
I think we not the truth when we want.
When we want to do what?
when we want to muốn nói với cái nghĩa là muốn nói một cái gì đó tế nhị đó, có nghĩa
sensitive,
có nghĩa là
nhạy
mình
cảm á.
đúng rồi, mình
Sensitive
khi mà
things.
mình muốn nói một cái vấn đề gì sự thật mà vấn đề nó thuộc về vấn đề nhạy cảm tế nhị thì mình
To tell the truth about sensitive issues is những vấn đề nhạy cảm. Sensitive issues is
nhạy cảm tế nhị rồi
mình muốn excuse me,
Yes.
thầy ơi, lúc mà mình muốn mà nói tránh nói giảm á, trong tiếng Anh mình sẽ dùng cái từ gì, nó là cái ý gì thì nói tránh nói giảm.
model verbs đúng
You
không?
want to sugarcoat, bọc đường, sugarcoat the truth, bọc đường sự thật. Bọc đường sự thật tức là sao? Tức là cái sự thật nghe nó ngọt ngào á, nhưng mà thực sự bên trong mà nó không có thực sự nó được như vậy. Like if you want to sugarcoat the truth, if you want to speak it in a way that doesn't sound so blunt.
Ví dụ như ví dụ như mình muốn nói là cái gì, ví dụ như cái câu chuyện đó nếu mà mình nói ra là mình biết người ta sẽ bị tổn thương rất là nhiều nên mình tránh.
If we think that the story that we tell will hurt people, then we should not tell that truth.
Yes.
Okay.
Em thấy cái vốn từ vựng của chị Tú nhiều quá. Chị Tú vốn từ vựng về Tết holiday á, sao chị Tú không lấy cái example là trong ngày Tết thì người ta thường nói về những cái chuyện vui, mặc dù nó có này kia, nói chung là chị Tú mở rộng ra cái thế mạnh. Chị Tú em thấy là Tết holiday á, em thấy chị có nhiều từ vựng.
Vocabulary about holidays and vacations and things like that. Good.
Tùy lúc và Duyên ơi, chị lúc này lúc khác có lúc thầy hỏi chuyện biết gì hết trơn.
Oh really? Then I should ask you more then. Now, who hasn't talked?
Duyên.
I think Miss Yuen, yeah. How do you know when others are telling lies, Miss Yuen?
I always be honest, including white lies. I never tell white lies to others.
White
so
lies? You mean I never tell white lies?
Like yes. So I think when someone telling lies, you can see through their eyes.
See through their eyes.
Yes, they always movement.
They look away. Their eyes look
yes.
away. Just look away. They look away. They will look away. Like.
But I believe that truth telling is essential for authentic communications.
Of course.
Also, I think truth telling makes possible freedom and trust between people.
Okay.
So, example, I will give you example. Like employers always prefer choosing the employees who are dynamic and honestly in work.
And honest.
And honest in work.
And work hard.
So, and life will be chaotic if citizen always telling lies.
You know, sometimes lies can help people feel better about themselves. Like, for example, think about when someone's performance was just horrible, but we have to say that, okay, that was good, to encourage them to try harder. That happens when you are talking to children, for example. A lot of children, they don't do very well, but you have to keep telling lies so that they believe in that lies and then they try to work harder, you know. That is one occasion when you should not tell the truth at all times.
Yes.
Another occasion is that, let's say, when someone is really good, too good to be true, and then you tell them that you encourage them too much, they can become complacent. Tự mãn. They can become complacent. So you should not tell the truth that they are really good. You should tell that, okay, that was okay. That was just okay. So they know that they have to try even harder. And they would not be complacent. Hai trường hợp nha. Một trường hợp là quá tệ, một trường hợp quá tốt. Thì đều không nên là cái khen hoặc là chê thảm hại. Tại vì thứ nhất, nếu mà quá tệ nó sẽ gây người ta bỏ luôn, người ta nản. Còn trường hợp quá tốt thì người ta sẽ gây tự mãn. So that's the two cases that I can think of that you should not tell the truth at all times. What else? For example, when you go to the restaurant and you compliment on the food, of course, if you say that the food was terrible, then of course the cook will feel very mad. They will be extremely mad at you, right? And the restaurant staff also, they could be mad at you, and it's not a good thing. So, and when you want to comment on something, for example, on TV, you cannot just say that, oh my God, that performance was absolutely terrible. You cannot say that. Because the scar will go with the victim for life. Người ta bị sẹo suốt cuộc đời. Cái sẹo, cái vết thương nó đi suốt cuộc đời đó. The scar will go with their life, like for the rest of their life.
Yes.
So of course, truth hurts. So that's why not all the time we should not tell the truth at all times. Think about those examples as well. Now, Miss Yuen, next question for you. Do you think it's more important to win a game, could be by cheating or something, or follow the rules in sports? And why?
In my opinion, I think this is more important to follow the rule in sport than just insist on winning a game. I believe that we just attempt to try hard and follow the rule, no matter what the result is.
No matter what the result.
Yes. No matter. Typically, I think typically.
Mấy cái cồ này đọc là clì hết. All the clì.
Okay.
Clì. Typically.
Okay. Typically, competitors should care more experience.
Competitors.
Yes, competitors should care more about experience than the prize.
You mean trải nghiệm so với lại cái phần thưởng.
Cái giải thưởng đó thầy, đừng có quan trọng.
Prize.
Yes.
Prize, not price. Price là giá trị, cái giá, còn prize mới là giải thưởng.
Prize.
The prize.
Prize. Yes.
Okay, good. Now, so I think we should stop here. It's been 2 hours already. Now, so for Wednesday, I would like to have the task 1 of test 2, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Test 2, Cambridge 15, test 2, writing test 1, right? Yeah, I would like to have that so we can fix it on Wednesday. Let's do that on Wednesday then. Thứ tư sửa bài writing K15, test số 2, writing test 1 nha mọi người.
Thầy cho em hỏi câu được không?
Yes,
thầy?
please.
Ví dụ như em hay nghe mẹ em nói có những cái sự thật đó mình sống để bụng chết mang theo, thì cái câu đó mình dịch làm sao thầy?
Sống để bụng chết mang theo.
Giống như một câu thành ngữ.
Give me your heart until you
I don't
die.
know what it is. I don't like idioms that much, so I don't know. Let's just say the truth will go with me to the grave. Sự thật đi với tôi xuống mồ luôn. The truth will go with me to the grave.
Sống để bụng chết mang theo.
Thì chết mang theo sự thật mà. The truth will go with me to the grave.
Ủa thầy ơi.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, this is noisy now.
It's noisy now. How
Thầy,
about is it less
nghe
noisy?
nghe rõ chưa thầy?
Is
Nó
it
hết bị
noisy?
cái tạp âm không thầy?
Is it less noisy now? I'm using both crispy here.
Ok. Cái bài writing của con hôm trước á, con thấy thầy có chấm hỏi ngay cái khúc rudeness. Con biết là regulation là quy định, chỉ cái từ mà luật lệ, cái danh từ của nó là gì vậy thầy?
Regulations.
Dạ.
Rules and regulation. Rules and regulation.
Còn rudeness đó là cái thô lỗ thầy.
Sự thô lỗ.
Rude hả? Hay là rudeness? Bạn sao thầy chọn?
Rules and regulations.
Rule là luật lệ, còn rudeness là
những cái điều mà nội quy. Regulations.
Dạ. Chứ không ai nói là rudeness.
Rudeness là sự thô lỗ. Tại rudeness là sự thô lỗ nha.
Ok.
Cho nên là
bài đó Duyên được khen nhiều lắm luôn đó Duyên.
Sorry. Không, mà thực sự bài Duyên khá tốt. I mean, your essay was actually quite good. Okay, let me end the video here. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.